We did it. We did it. We did it. Hey, we did it. Listen, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Okay? Hopefully Joe Burrow's okay. Apparently it's just his left big toe. Hopefully he's not out for any time. If he's out for any time, we are severely going to have a problem here because Jake Browning is not good. But he is good. But he's not good. But he is good. It's a 50-50 spot, you know? It's like you take Nick Foles and Jameis Winston and you sprinkled them together and you made one quarterback. That's what we have. We have a Jameis Foles. And it works, kinda, sorta. I don't know what I just watched in this game, but all I know is the final number is we won. And I still am trying to figure out how we did that part either. Listen, at the end of the day, I am just so proud of the boys. Defense, bend, don't break, okay? We gave up 10 points in the second half, 17 in the first half. Joe, we really need you back, man. Anyway, actually, it's funny. When Joe went out, our offense really started peaking up. 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. It's kind of weird how Joe went down and then we started like going better on offense. But 17 first half, 10 second half. We still can't run the ball to save our lives. Our offensive line is the worst in the game. Like, it's by far the worst. It is absolutely a joke. Our offensive line needs to be all fired. Every single one of them. Okay, maybe not every one of them, but they're just not looking good. The offensive line is awful. If I sound like I'm like all over the place right now, I am, because I just watched this game live. It's just, there's so many things in my brain here. Takeaway. We're a good team. Even without our star quarterback in the game, we still found a way to win. Which I'm very, very happy about. Our defense isn't perfect. It's bend, don't break. We still see a lot of missed tackles. Well, not as much. A lot better than before. We still see some issues there. But when you turn the ball over 3 times and you win by 4 points, it's freaking insane. Obviously, they do turn the ball over twice. In the end, could have been 3 times if Geno Stone could have captured the ball underneath of him. It is what it is. They got 3 points off that drive. Before halftime, we had a field goal. Jake Browning throws an interception. Jake Browning at the end of the game throws an interception at the 12-yard line, and somehow, some way, they get no points off of it because Brian Thomas Jr. drops a catch. If Brian Thomas Jr. catches the ball on that second to last drive, we lose this game. Like, this is why I'm so, crazy is because if one little thing was different in this ball game, one singular thing, this is completely a different game, and we lose this game. But this is a situation kind of like week 1, kind of like the Browns game, where it's almost like fate is on our side. Like, everything is lining up perfectly. All the planets are lining up perfectly for us to win this game and win both of these games. Like, statistically, looking at it on paper, it doesn't look like we should win these games, and we're still finding a way to do it. Time possession, 33 minutes to 26 minutes. First downs, we had 3 more than them. Rushing was the same. Passing, 2 more for us. 1 extra penalty for us. 6 for 13, 6 for 14 on third downs. 0 for 1, 1 for 1. 1 for 1 really coming down to the very end of the game. Total net yards, they had over 73 more than us. Total plays, 71 to 65. I mean, again, like I said, it is insane. It is absolutely insane. And I love how Trey Hendrickson ended the game with a sack. That was such a beautiful way to end the game. Because outside of that Trey Hendrickson sack, we had 0 today. Shamar Stewart got hurt. He has a right ankle injury. Joe Burrow goes down. Again, it seemed like everything that could go wrong went wrong, but then found a way to recover and fix itself. If you don't think this team's going to go win a Super Bowl, I can't help you out anymore. I really can't. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. At this point, if you don't see all this voodoo magic that's working together in harmony, even when we lose our star quarterback, we still find a way to win a game that we really should not win, that last week and this week. If you can't fathom that, because that is really hard to comprehend in all honesty, I can't help you. This team's going to win a Super Bowl. And I don't know who's going to stop it. Because they shouldn't, on paper, win a Super Bowl. They shouldn't, on paper, be 2-0. But we're not using paper anymore. We're not cavemen. We're using technology. And we're throwing all that crap out the window. What should happen, or what, should be going on, isn't going on. Remember the Chiefs last year, how they kept winning these close games, and they ended up going to the Super Bowl, they got killed. But that's beside the point. We're not going to do that part. But they kept winning games, and they were so good because they kept winning games, but they just looked so bad. They looked so awful. That's us this year. Except I think we're going to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But still, I don't know what to say about this team. Because it's we can't run the ball. Our offensive line sucks. We have great receivers, but our quarterback got hurt, and Jake Browning is awful, but he's still good, and he's actually probably the best quarterback in the game, but he also sucks. Don't understand that one. And then our defense is bend, don't break. They get turnovers, but allow big plays. Can't get a sack to save their lives, but occasionally does get really good in the run defense, although they did give up 100 yards today to Travis Etienne. So any logic is just out the window. There's no logic with this team. And you just have to accept that. Once you accept that the score could be anything, you could go into this game thinking it's going to be a close game, blowout, whatever. And at the end of the day, whatever you expected is not going to be what the final is. You could come up with 1,000 different predictions on how this game's going to go, and you're never going to predict it. Because that's how this team plays. They take logic, they throw it out the window, and they don't use any of it. They go with F around and find out. That's what they do. And they are taking the Cardiac Cats nickname, and they're throwing it against the wall and saying, we're going to go with that all day, every day. And if I don't have gray hair and my hair is not completely gray by the end of this season, I don't know what's going to happen in life. But all I know is we won the damn game. And now we're 2-0. And the Steelers lost, and the Ravens won, sadly. But the Steelers lost. So now we are number 1 in the AFC North. Should we be? I don't know. But we are. And that's all that matters. So, I don't know. We have Nick Winston at this point. And hopefully Joe Burrow's okay. But this team goes against all logic, and they find a way to win. Who freaking day?